Hi, today I'd like to show you how to do the machine knitting equivalent of a slip 2 knit 1 pass slip stitch over. In hand knitting, this is also called a double central decrease, and it reduces the number of stitches by 2. Most commonly, it's used in lace knitting to create 2 holes to the side of the double central decrease, which is this one here. And it's called the double central decrease because the central line here that's formed by this decrease becomes very prominent, and you may recognize this from the vein of leaves in knitting, or there are other designs where you really like that central line that's formed by this decrease. This is also the decrease that is used by the lace carriage. Unfortunately, the lace carriage cannot do anything other than a double central decrease for this type of situation, whereas in hand knitting and hand manipulated machine knitting, you would be able to do a double decrease with the 2 holes without this central line being prominent. And for certain designs that may be preferable, but personally I really like having this strong prominent line. Just to orient you here, we've got our 3 needles. And what we're going to do is first take the stitch off of the first needle, move it to needle number 2. We're going to take the stitch off of needle number 3, move it to needle number 2. And if you look at it from the right side, that means that stitch number 2 is the center one with the yarn over to either side, and on the back side it has a rather predictable result. So we're going to go over to the machine and show you actually how to do this. Hi, we're here at the machine now, and we're going to show you how to do the slip 2 knit 1 pass slip stitch over, or also known as the double central decrease. So if you remember from our diagram, let's imagine this to be needle number 1, needle number 2, and needle number 3. So the first step here is to transfer the stitch from needle number 1 to needle number 2, and the stitch from needle number 3 to needle number 2. Okay, and if we knit with it in this position here, we would end up with 2 yarn overs, one to either side, and this here would be the central stitch here. Now we could also move all of these stitches toward the center and these stitches toward the center, which would result in actually 2 decreased stitches. Either way, creates a different effect, and you'll see both of them in hand knitting or machine knitting patterns. Just to show you the live result here, this is the same as the photograph we showed you earlier, where we did this leaving the yarn overs. So this is the double central decrease here, and the back side here. So there you have it. It's a very simple lace knitting movement that you'll probably use very frequently.